Welcome ESL to week 13 in the Lotus 79 series. This is the last race of the season. As we at the Daytona road course. Freddie Tremble was last week's winner. We have 12 turns in this course, but it has a little bit of oval to it. It's definitely an interesting course, and drivers will be tested today. As Tremble starts his first lap around in qualifying. Can he try to go back to back? He is currently 6th in the points. Not a bad season if you finish at least in the top 10 in points. Of course, the ultimate goal is to win a championship. And something happened to Trey Smith. He's upside down during qualifying. As he just lost control, hit the bank, hit the tires there, and just flipped upside down. That is definitely a rough way to start the week. But Rocco Stallone, he has your fastest lap so far. Right now, Yodi's in second, Sebastian third, Trunnion fourth, and Blackwell fifth. Will Rocco's time hold? But he's been racing pretty good as of late. And since Nerd Racing Team is not coming back, he will be a free agent. He's going to stay in the league racing, so he will be a free agent. He'll be a nice pickup for any team. And actually, he did win the pole. There's a little delay on the screen here. Rocco Stallone on the pole. Yodi second. Stefan Forge third. T the Queen fourth. Sebastian fifth. Andrew Green sixth. Chris Harvey seventh. Trunnion eighth. Justice Blackwell ninth. And Colin Pierce rounds out your top 10. I'll be back in a few minutes with the start of the race. And we are back getting ready to start this race here in week 13. The final race before we head into the off season. The Lotus 79 will not be coming back next season, but the Indy car will be replacing the Lotus 79. So we look forward to that. IndyCar is going to be a tough series. It's going to have different tire compounds. It's going to be similar to this series, but much different. Looking forward to it. So we get ready to go here at Daytona. Pace car comes off the track. Green flag waves. We're underway for 30 laps. As everyone's trying to race for position. There's Chris Harvey. He is going to be your champion. Nobody can catch him in the points. But I'm sure he would like to get a win to finish the season. There you see Blackwell. He's battling with Trunnion. They're side by side going around turn 7. Trunnion gets a little wide. He's going to lose a few spots here. Lewis Weber in the inside there. Trammell in the outside. As they almost touch there. Very close. And Weber almost loses control there. Loses a ton of spots. Rocco in control of this race. It is still very early. You're looking at about 10 to 12 laps on fuel, roughly. There's Colin Pierce trying to take a spot away from the 47. Second in the points is Yodi Logic. He is currently third. And Andrew Green currently in seventh. Track temp is at 110. 11-mile-an-hour winds. As we were 3 wide towards the back here. Not sure if it was these, no, it wasn't these two. I think it was Poly Truth and a few other cars were 3 wide. And here comes Stefan Forge. He's going to attempt to try to make a pass here. He's going to look like he was going to dive to the inside. He changed his mind. As Rocco cannot pull away. Stefan Forge currently 7th in points, has 1 win this season, 2 top 5s and 5 top 10s. He would love to get a second win this season. You see him get a little loose coming out the turn. He lost a little bit of ground because of that. There's Sebastian trying to look to the outside of the 177. This is probably the best part of the track to try to make a pass. Sebastian's going to try it on the outside. They're side by side going around turn 1. Sebastian can't hold it. Opens the door for Tina Queen to 17. Now she's trying to pick up another spot. Move up into 4th. Right now she is in 4th. Sebastian battles hard in the inside. Takes the spot right back. Great battle for 4th here. Right behind them is Chris Harvey, currently in 6th. Justice Blackwell with the fastest lap in the race so far. We've had a pretty clean race so far. As soon as I say that, Trunnion spins out. He's gonna try to get back on the track here. And he does. Let's try to see what happened here. He tries to go into the inside and they touch wheels. And that's all it takes. He cannot do nothing about that. That's right on board the 47. They make contact. And he just cannot save it. Spins out. Luckily he didn't. Nobody else got collected. But he's still on the track, so the damage is not bad. As now something else has happened, and Justice Blackwell has spun out. He lost a ton of position. He was in the top 10. It looks like he made contact with the 26 of Andrew Green, and he almost went airborne. I don't know how that car did not go airborne. Very aggressive driver. Let's ride on board Blackwell. Makes the contact there, man. He not sure how he did not go airborne. He is out on the track. Now he's in a 22nd. Rough start for him. Colin Pierce battling Andrew Green. As they're both slipping and sliding, trying to hold on. The track is a little hot today, so it's going to be a little slick. Chris Harvey trying to battle. He moves up to 5th in the top 5. There's Colin Pierce as Frano just makes the pass. Axel Raven trying to move up as well. Currently 11th. Trying to get in the top 10 as he battles Ironsides going into the turn. Raven gets very loose. He's going to lose a spot here, maybe. Javier almost got there. Now they're side by side. As we're starting to get close to the first round of pit stops. This is a tough spot to make a pass here. It's dangerous to go side by side. We have a battle for second, Yodi and Forge. As you can see, tire wear started to play a little role here. Cars are slipping a little more. can't get as aggressive as when you first started the race. You'll start to lose grip as the deeper we get into this run. We'll see if anyone heads onto pit road early. Rocco Stallone, he has been in control all race. Almost a second lead on Forge. Rocco currently 20th in the points. Does not have a win this season, but he does have two top fives and 4 top 10s. He would love to finish the season with a win. There's Yodi on the outside of Stefan Forge, trying to take away second place. They almost touched there. Forge holds on. Tita Queen trying to battle. Tita Queen in 4th, still holding on. Now it's Chris Harvey and Sebastian going at it. It's been some great racing here at Daytona so far. There's Freddie Trammell, David Leathers. Stefan Forge barely holding on to second. As soon as he pulls away, Yodi just catches right back up. And now, Andrew Green, the first one to come onto pit road. He comes in a little early, few laps early. So he's going to try to undercut these other drivers here. He has to put together a great stop here. Justice Blackwell on pit road as well. He might have an issue. He is still on pit road. We're already 40 seconds in. And it looks like he has an issue as well as Justice Blackwell. It's already 1 minute on here on pit road. We'll keep an eye on that, see how long they're on pit road. And now the 26 peels off. But it's over a minute, so he had some type of issue there. As Justice is coming out as well. Over a minute, not sure what's going on. As Justice is about to get lapped here. It's gonna be close. And he beats the 43, but not for long as the 43 laps him. He is 1 lap down. Stefan Forge in second, Yodi third, Tita Queen fourth. Chris Harvey in 5th. Chris Harvey has just been so consistent all season long. That is why he's going to be your regular season champion at the end of this race. He only had 2 races that he finished out of the top 10, which was at Pocono and at Motegi. And that is it. And he has 2 wins, looking for a 3rd. But it's all about consistency in this league. It's great to have the wins, but if you could get top 15, top 10 every week, you're going to be in a hunt at the end. That is for sure. And here comes Tina Quinn. She is on pit road, as well as Rocco Stallone. So I see everyone else coming in pretty soon. Let's see how long these pit stops takes. And he's about 20-something, about 30-something seconds. Stallone in and out his pit stall. And here comes Tina Queen out of pit road. And right now, your leader is Stefan Forge. He still has to come out to pit road. In second, Yodi. Third, Harvey. Dennis Blackwell, but he is a lap down. He's trying to get a lap back here. And now comes Stefan Forge onto pit road. Yodi stayed out for another lap. Chris Harvey, Sebastian, everyone else pretty much is coming in. But Yodi decided to stay out for one more lap. We'll see if he can make it back around. Will that cost him? He has to be pretty low on fuel. Stefan Forge is coming out of pit road. And here comes Rocco. It's going to be a race out of pit road. Rocco's easily going to get by him and take the lead right back. Very close. There comes Chris Harvey. Yodi's still out on the track, trying to stretch that fuel. And Yodi has run out of fuel. He has run out of fuel. He's trying to crawl his way back onto pit road. Can he make it? He's going to hit those cones. You can hear that engine cutting off. No fuel in that car. Hits a few more cones, but he's going to make it onto pit road. He's going to lose a ton of time. And he made it on pit road. Barely. And here comes Rocco Stallone. He's going to take the lead right back. Yodi's going to lose a ton of spots here. He might not even make it to his pit stall. That's really going to be disastrous. He cannot make it to his pit stall. They're gonna have to push that car on back onto the pit stall. And he's just lost a ton of spots. It's gonna be, might be last after all this is said and done. Let's go through your top 15 after that first round of pit stops. There's Rocco Stallone. He is your leader. He had a great pit stop. He's almost up 3 seconds now. Stefan Forge in second. Chris Harvey in third. T the Queen in fourth. Well, right behind her is Nate Ironsides and Bell Crano. They're in fifth and sixth as they're trying to take a spot away from her. As they head into turn one. In seventh is Chris Lee having a solid run today, up 8 spots. Freddie Trammell in 8th. Sebastian in 9th. Chris Webber in 10th. Colby Pierce in 11th. Harry in 12th. Colin Pierce in 13th. Javier in 14th. And Axel Raven, he lost a few spots in 15th. As we're about to be through the halfway point of this race. Let's ride on board Chris Harvey for a lap. See the Queen still going at it with Ironsides and Cradle. As Ironsides gets very wide there, Chris Lee's going to pick up another spot here. Well, he's going to try. Cannot get by him. Now Sebastian might pass him. Well, he cannot get by Lee. So he stays in 7th. Rocco Stallone. Rocco Stallone has added about a half second to his lead. 3.5 second lead. So he continues to pull away from Stefan Fords that is in second all by himself. And then it's Chris Harvey a little further back. So the top 3 have pulled away. And then you have a little pack of cars here in 4th. The Tita Queen, Crano, Ironsides, Lee and Sebastian, and Trammell. But they're about 12 to 13 seconds back from the leader. So the first pit stop started around lap 11. So you're looking at maybe another 5 laps before they will come in for their last pit stop of the day. There's Chris Webber in 11th, up 8 positions. Their biggest mover so far is Freddie Trammell, up 9 positions, currently in 9th. Trying to pick up one more. He's going to look to the inside as we head into this chicane. It's a tough spot to pass. One bad mistake, and it could cost you. We saw what happened to Trunnion when he made contact with Colin Pierce early in the race. It didn't end well. He's currently in 18th. Now Crano trying to pass Tita Queen on the outside as they head into 1. Crano cannot make it happen. Crano's going to lose another spot. He got too wide in that turn and it cost him. Now he's going to try to take that spot right back. He's being so aggressive, almost loses it there. Sometimes being too aggressive can really cost you. Sometimes it pays off, sometimes it can cost you a few positions. Rocco Stallone continues to add to his lead. A 4.2 second lead over Stefan Fords, the 96. As we get closer and closer to the second round of pit stops here at Daytona. As these two continue to battle. Everyone just trying to gain positions here. Chris Lee has lost a few spots, down to 9th. Up next after this race is the Supercars. It's going to be the first sprint race. And hold that thought as something has happened to Ricky, the number 8. He heads into that chicane, misses his braking zone, loses control. A tire goes flying. The fender falls off. He took a shot into those tires. Well, let's ride on board at 8. There's no saving it there. He took a shot there. Hopefully he is okay. But like I was mentioned earlier, Supercars is up next as Rhett Sawyer is going to try to hold off O'Brien. I think there's 2 drivers that are in a hunt in Supercars. And it is O'Brien and Adam Jones. So Sawyer's up 31 points over O'Brien and 37 points over Jones. And it's a double points week. So that's going to be interesting on how those two races play out. But the first race is right after this one. And then the second race will be tomorrow. As Andrew Green was on pit road. They pitted in lap 9. Because they had some issues early on. And here comes Justice Blackwell. Currently running in 23rd. As these group of cars continue to go at it. As the Lotus season is coming to an end with 10 laps to go. It's been a great season in the Lotus. Well, Rocco Stallone has been in control all race long, over a 5-second lead. He just continues to gain and gain, add to his lead. Unless he makes a crucial mistake, he will not lose this race. But we've seen a few drivers have a few slip-ups and lose control and end up hitting the wall or the tires. And here comes Rocco Stallone for his last pit stop of the day. All he needs to do is have a great pit stop, not lose too much time. T the Queen also on pit road. And here comes Rocco Stallone. Pretty decent pit stop. T the Queen comes out of pit road. Stefan Forge currently in the lead. But he still has to come onto pit road. Get some fuel. As he goes around turn 11, he should be coming in this time by. We'll see. If not this one, maybe the next one. And he decides to come in now. Don't want to risk it. We saw what happened to Yodi. Yodi ran out of fuel. Could not make it to his pit stop and lost a ton of positions. We'll see how long Stefan is on pit road. Here comes Rocco Stallone. He's going to get by the 96. Good pit stop by the 96. Here Chris Harvey comes out in third. Looks like everyone has come onto pit road. There's Zach Holdorf. He's the last one out of pit road, so everyone has gone on to pit road and we have cycled through. But now it's Rocco Stallone. Once again, you're a leader. The top three still they just separated themselves from the rest of the field. But a 5-second lead over Forge. And there'll be 7 laps to go next time by here at Daytona. Well, Rocco Stallone, he's going to be looking for a ride for next season. So if there's a team that needs a driver, he would be a great pickup. He's been in the league since season 1. Trey Smith actually was the last one that had to come onto pit road. But it looks like everyone should be able to make it to the end. Except Yodi. Yodi still has to come in. He pitted on lap 13 after he had that mishap running out of fuel. He'll be your last one that needs to come in. And it looks like that 20 maybe has some type of issue. He's still on pit road. But let's do a rundown of your top 15 after those pit stops. Rocco Stallone, he is your leader. Stefan Forge in second. Chris Harvey in third. T. the Queen in fourth. Sebastian in fifth. Freddie Trammell in sixth. He picked up a few spots, a few more spots. There's Chris Lee and Bell Crandall, 7 and 8 as they battle going into 1. Chris Lee's going to lose a few spots down to 9th. Now it's Chris Weber in 8th. Chris Lee 9th. Axel Raven in 10th. Now Yodi Logic is on pit road. In 11th is Harry. In 12th, Nate Ironsides. In 13th, Colby Pierce. In 14th, Colin Pierce. And rounding out your top 15 is Paulie Truth. Truth definitely had a rough season. He was involved in so many incidents. He was involved. He's tied for the most in incidents with Bell Cradle. They both had 28. That was Bell Cradle and Chris Webber trying to battle for 7th. Now Chris Lee looks to the inside of Chris Webber here, as we only have a few more laps to go. Chris Lee gets a little wide. He might lose another spot here to Raven. Now Raven's going to try to take a spot away. He's trying to move up tonight. And he gets very aggressive as they touch wheels. And they're still side by side. It's tough. He's stuck in that outside, so tough spot to be for that 047. And Harry's trying to take advantage of that and move up to 10th. Raven on the outside of that 19. And the 19 almost lost it there. It's tough to go into that chicane side by side. That is so dangerous. But no one was trying to give up that spot. As we have 4 laps to go. That's Nate Ironsides and Colby Pierce. This is for 12. There's Colin Pierce trying to make a move here on the 42. Colin Pierce gets very aggressive. Driver's been getting aggressive on his turn, almost loses it. Now the 47 of Trunnion goes around. A lot of drivers getting very aggressive towards the end of this race. He makes contact with the 11 of David Leathers. It seems like these guys been racing hard each other all season long. Leathers goes to the inside. They touch wheels. And the 47 gets the worst of it, spins out. But he is back on track. As I see the 26 also had some type of issue. A few cars here in that same location here. So 26 goes around and he just loses it there. Not sure. And the number 7. Rocco Stallone still your leader with a few laps to go. As we've had a few cars have some issues in lap and turn. I want to say that's turn 6. This is where some of these drivers have had an issue missing their braking zone. Rocco Stallone has to be careful. He don't want to make a mistake like that. That would be disastrous after leading this whole race to end the season like that. So he needs to be on his P's and Q's here and not make no mistakes. As there's 2 laps to go here at Daytona. Rocco Stallone with the fastest lap in the race. Let's see if Stallone has any issues going around this turn here. I mean, there is like a straightaway. You pick up a ton of speed. You go into that turn. And it is turn 6 here. He has no issues whatsoever. As we still have some battles going on. There's Colin Pierce and Sebastian. This is for 13. Well, everything looks good right now. As we go back to the leader. As the white flag waves, this is the last lap of the season, and Rocco Stallone has been in control. Heck of a run by the 43. And he's going to get his first win of the season as long as he could just get through this last lap. Sebastian still going at it with Freddie Trammell. Chris Lee, Axel Raven, 9 and 10. Well, Rocco Stallone proving that he could race with the best of them. Put together a solid run today. And I know he wants to race in the Indy Series next season. That is his plans. And he is showing he can compete in the open wheel. Rocco Stallone wins at Daytona in week 13 to close out the season. And Chris Harvey is your regular season champion. Heck of a run by the number 9. Consistent all year long. Only 2 races out of the top 10. You can't ask for more out of a driver. So Rocco Stallone is your winner of the race, and Chris Harvey is your regular season champion in the Lotus 79 series. But a great run by the 43 today. It was a great race here at Daytona. We had battles throughout the whole field pretty much. A few drivers made a few mistakes. But no one was a match for the 43 today. He had all the speed. So Rocco Stallone was your winner. Stefan Ford second. Chris Harvey third. Tina Queen fourth. Sebastian fifth. Freddie sixth. Bell Crano seventh. Chris Webber eighth. Axel Raven ninth. Chris Lee 10th. These are unofficial results. That's just what the scoreboard is showing. I'll have the official results towards the end of the week or sooner. But up next is Supercars. Rhett Sawyer's trying to hold off O'Brien and Adam Jones. It's a double points week. We have two races. It's the sprint races, but sprint race number one is after in a few minutes once I close this out. But like always, thank you for supporting the stream and the league. I'll see you guys next time.